Is that good for everybody? Yeah, we'll do our cards here. The rumors are true. The rumors are true. The rumors are true. Okay, we've got the whole Rumors album by Fleetwood Mac as your assignment. Every song on there is good. It's a great album. Never Break the Chain. Okay, so when I was growing up, music kept me connected. So like when that song Never Break the Chain came out, it was me taking my ancient one, my soulmate, my twin flame, spirit, knowing that he would never break the chain. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I've told you this several times. Music and I connect, and music gets me through things. I told you about Queensryche's Silent Lucidity got me through a dark time. Metallica, Fade to Black, got me through a hard time. Those are all on my playlist, and they're some of my favorites. The Lady Wore Black by Queensryche. Okay, so these songs, Chains, Never Break the Chains is one of them. Then you've got songs like Don't Stop Believin' by Journey, Don't Stop by Fleetwood Mac, that give you that energy. Don't Look Back by Boston, that get you the energy to keep rolling forward, right? Well, some songs are soul connected. So when Never Break the Chains came out, even though I was little, I think that came out when I was probably like 7 years old, right? So, but when that came out, that gave me that boost to keep going. Yes, even at 7 years old, I was a very old soul. Old King Cole, he was a very old soul. Okay, so we're going to talk about the shorts because the cards came out just beautiful for... It says your main card was Divine Justice, right? And Astro last night, the rumors are true. What they wanted me to tell you about was the Judgment card, and what card came out first but the Judgment card. I tell you, you can't script this. I couldn't have found the card in the deck faster than I pulled it. So what we did last night was we had a lot of sentencings last night. And sentencings are where they finally, the universe finally says, okay, you're done messing with this person. Through words because it says it much better than me, but that's what we were doing. Narcissistic devil energy people are getting theirs. Okay, so then we went on to, I'm just going to flip this for a second. We've got the Divine Justice, and who's the Divine Judgment for? The social media stalkers, trolls, the narcissists, the devil energies, right? Okay. They want you to stay in your emotional water sign energy. This doesn't mean you're Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. It's just an energy of the water. Towards your abundance, go towards your financial stability and receive your blessings. Why? Because you need to stay connected, meditate, spend time in nature, be on an earth angel mission. Okay? That's why the song Don't Break the Chains is so important, and it was so important to listen to whenever I listen to it because of the fact that it reminds me that my twin said he'd never break the chains. And even though we're on this horrific Earth Angel special mission. Why is it horrific? Because that's what we're dealing with. This is all about good and evil. This isn't about what am I going to be when I grow up. At 7 years old, I knew that. So they got their loss of their job. They got fired. Who got fired? The opposition. Last night we were talking about you being a special earth angel, right? Light worker. You need to manifest the life that you desire. The truth came to light. That was the sentencing. And you're on your ascension. Now, I couldn't have picked these cards better for the energy of what we did last night in Astro, or the songs, or the t-shirt. They do it all. They pick the shirt. I go into Astro after my shower. I put my shirt on. I go into Astro. I do what we have to do. I come out. We have the songs during Astro. I come out. They have me put them on here. They have me pull the cards. They have me tell you what happened. And it is just flipping amazing. So I love my job. And I love the justice that's being served. So we're going to continue on. I've got the Two of Hearts, which is your soul contract, randomly at the bottom of this deck. And I've got the King of Wands in reverse, randomly at the bottom of the Light Seer deck. So we want to talk about your soul contract. Your soul contract now that these people have gotten their sentencing, okay? And these are the big ones. These are the ones like, let's say you have a sister in this life that you know has been your evil enemy your whole life, let's just say, right? Well, that evil sister that's in your life right now, or mom, dad, brother, whoever, someone really close to you that you know is definitely sent here as your number one opposition. That's who we're talking about. We're talking about those main ones. The ones that lifetime after lifetime after lifetime have been trying. You two have been head to head. And in other lifetimes, they could have been your brother. They could have been your husband, you know. Okay, so the soul contract. It's really deep energy to talk about, so I'm not going to get really into it. If you know, you know. Okay, we've got the wild card. We've got the Jack, one-eyed Jack, and he's all about truth. So again, this card couldn't have been a better card to pick unless we got the St. Michael's Sword of Truth. But this guy has Michael's Sword of Truth in his hand. He is the action card. He's what I call the Knight of Spades, the Knight of Swords, okay? He's also the one-eyed Jack, and that's my wild card. Okay, very important. He's the one that brings them to justice. He's the one that brings them to their knees. You keep saying, St. Michael, help me. You keep doing your part, and then he's the knight that takes care of it. So he was there last night. Seven of Pentacles, victory. Victory and success. You know, everything I'm saying, the cards are just so spot on. It's just so crazy. I just get so excited. Ten of Pentacles, yep. That's how I feel. That Ten of Pentacles, that abundance. You notice in the cards were saying, go towards your abundance, go towards your stability. Remember that if the person breaks the chain, you have other options, okay? We didn't see a Seven of Cups, we saw a Seven of Diamonds, but Eight of Wands, communication. So they're saying, listen to what I'm saying, okay? If somebody doesn't fulfill, that's why I say we have a whole class on soul contract writing, rewriting your soul contract, because not everybody's going to live up to what they're supposed to do. Right now, your soul contract says A, B, and C. Well, A, B, and C has a lot of branches because it depends on other people. And let's say your twin decides, or your soulmate, your mission partner, whoever you're supposed to be with next. We'll just put it that way, okay? Because not all of you are getting your twins next. You're getting a soulmate or a mission partner. Let's say that that person got heavily into drugs and alcohol in his 20s, didn't want to get sober, didn't want to get better, and ended up in prison for life, and right now is sitting in Gitmo or sitting in Leavenworth or whatever prison you want to name. Well, you obviously, he ain't going to come knocking on your door tomorrow and say, let's finish our soul contract. So you had to go in Astro and rewrite it. Then you rewrote it and you were doing so good, instead of him, now you have this other guy. Well, this other guy is a famous movie actor, really into his ego, and doesn't want to leave his job, doesn't want to leave his pentacles, and is stuck in the matrix. And you're like way gone. He don't have a clue of your spirituality, right? You're fighting demons in Astro, and he's on Hollywood Boulevard, stroking his wiener. Okay, so I don't know where that came from, but anyway, okay, so you're obviously not going to get that soulmate. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm getting at? So even though you're single and you have written your soul contract, that doesn't mean you're going to get who you're supposed to get, because it takes everybody to be on board. So that's why that song, Never Break the Chain, is so important, because if you're listening to me and you're feeling a really strong bond to your mission partner, relax. Let it happen. Let it happen. Don't rush it. Know that you didn't break no chain. You're good. Just keep rolling, because every night in Astro, you go over your soul contract and you make adjustments. Whether you're in the class or not, it doesn't matter. Okay? Because we do so much when we're in Astro. We're on all dimensions at all times. This is real hard stuff to talk about. I'm doing the best I can. Okay, so we've got King of Diamonds. That's that King of Pentacles I was telling you about. The King of Pentacles is very stable, and he's going to come into your life stable. He's not going to come into your life with addictions, and he's not going to come into your life with the pentacle overriding the love. If that is true, he won't be with you, okay? He'll either be a short karmic mission partner assignment, or they won't even let him in at all. You have to remember that the universe is in charge of Earth Angel Special Mission. You're not here just on a matrix mission. You wouldn't be even listening to this channel if you were. And if you are, you won't be staying. So an Earth Angel Special Mission is to take care of the narcissistic devil himself. And it's to tell him he's fired. And that's what we've been doing. So last night was really fun because I got to take care of somebody that's been with me for lifetimes. And we got to say, you're fired. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and shuffle this deck. We got Justice just popped out, and the King of Wands was in reverse, and that's good. We want the King of Wands in reverse. Now, these 3 cards got stuck in this deck by accident. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and see what they are. Victory will be yours. Take the risk and watch for red flags. So very important because they were stuck in the deck that I just shuffled. So victory will be yours. Take the risk, but watch for red flags. That's awesome. Okay, and then these cards are the ones that wanted to come out. We've got legal issues in reverse. So as I said to you earlier, I said this shit's getting done, and it's getting done fast. So last night with all them sentencings, the reason they're bringing it up is because they were really important ones. They were ones that were really affecting your next chapter. And your next chapter is where I believe you're going to connect with your physical mission partner, soulmate, twin flame, divine partner. Let's just call it a divine partner because everybody's got different ones coming in. Mine's a Hierophant. I'm not settling for a knight. I'm not settling for a page because I can do all this little shit by myself. I need the big guy, okay? And he might not come into a physical body. We don't know yet. We don't know what he's doing. Legal issues in reverse, but we do know that shit's going down. And why does everything have to happen in steps? Because again, you don't want to go to your next chapter if you've got all these minions and these big time energies from the past messing with you. They got to be taken care of first. So the legal issues had to be taken care of first. Just like if you're going through a divorce, you're probably going to wait till the divorce is final before you're going to make your next move. Okay? Then we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So that in and out energy has been neutralized, and I'm getting yes, yes, yes. Legal issues are done. They took care of big time stuff last night. The rumors are true. And the Ace of Wands in reverse is no more in and out energy. It's free to flow. Kind of like the dam got unstopped and it's free to flow. Okay? And then we've got the 8 of Swords in reverse. So you're unstuck. You're unstuck. You got the green light. You've got the water's flowing. It's go time. Yep, Ace of Swords. Absolute truth. Ace of Swords. That's Michael's Saint Michael's Sword of Truth. But on this card, it's just I'm drawn to the light coming out of her head. See the light coming out of her head? That's how my house looks with all these lights and pretty lights everywhere. Okay, so St. Michael's Sword of Truth. This is true. The rumors are true. You got Victory, 6 of Wands. This is my victory card. Badass success. Because you used your magic power. So your new beginning starts now. 9 of Swords in reverse. You no longer have any anxiety. You used your intuition, your High Priestess. You're going towards your Queen of Cups, your love. You're going towards marriage, 4 of Cups. And Judgment has been called. So we started with the Judgment card. We ended with the Judgment card. And those are the cards I said if I could script it, I would have scripted it exactly this way and I didn't script it. I just pulled the cards. So that is awesome. We are not going to beat a dead dog to death. We are going to close out with, I love you guys. I am Miss Mystic. Check out the whole Rumors Fleetwood Mac album. I love you guys. I think I said that already, but I'll say it again. I am Miss Mystic. Thank you for listening.